Good Tavach, everybody. As you see, Lipa still didn't come, but he's on his way, hopefully. So I said, why should I wait by myself? Let everybody wait together with me. Like this, I believe Mizar is him to come. First of all, good Tavach. Really, really nice Shabbos we had, coming out of Yud Shvat, straight into Shabbos. So maybe we're going to sing a few Nigunim until Lipa shows up. המבדיל, המבדיל בין קודש לחול, חטאינו ימחול, זרענו וכספנו יראה בכחול, והכל חבים בה לא ילו. Ekro lokei lolai goimer Oma shoimer Oso boiker vegam lo yilo Chabad Hamavdil. So I know we didn't get a chance to play it in the past few weeks, so there it is. Hamavdil, Hamavdil, bekodesh lechol, chatoiseinu yimchol, zareinu v'chaspeinu yare bekachol, v'kakoi chovim ba'aloi, yoim pono kitzel toimer. Ekro lokei lolai goimer Uma shoimer Oso boiker vegam lo ilo. Why not? We could start with a few stories about what was going on Yud Shvat. So Yud Shvat Tafshin Yud, that's when the Frierdiker Rebbe, Lipa's here. Oh, he's coming, he's on his way. So the Frierdiker Rebbe passed away Yud Shvat Tafshin Yud, and the next year, it took 1 full year for the Rebbe, our Rebbe, to be Mikabel the Nesius, to be maskim, to become Rebbe. And during this year, Chassidim worked very hard to try in any way possible to convince him to speak. They went to the oil. They did a lot of things to be able to try to convince the Rebbe to take on the Nesius. And the Rebbe didn't want to. He wanted actually his brother-in-law, the Rashag. And the truth is, to a lot of Chassidim, it was more obvious that the Rashag should be the Rebbe, because the Rashag already, unofficially, but he would dress like a Rebbe should dress. He acted, like he's the, soon-to-be Rebbe, and because of that, there was, some Chassidim felt maybe he should be the Rashag, and the Rebbe didn't want to take on the Nesius. The Frierdiker Rebbe didn't write, in his Sava or anything, or say to anybody who should be the next Rebbe. And the Rebbe, our Rebbe, he actually acted the opposite, the other extreme. He used to go around with a nice gray suit, very modern, a nice modern hat. In those days, a hat like this. Today, it's mikobal. All the Chassidim wear this, but in those days, it was totally unacceptable. Not even for a chassid to walk around like this. It was like a modern hat. But a lot of Chassidim, thank God, they were able to be mechaven to the emes, and they were able to know that even though the Rebbe was quiet and had snei aleches, mamish, very reserved person, but they knew that he's the one that's supposed to be the Rebbe, and they did a lot of ishtadlus and a lot of work. But whenever anybody would mention it to him, he would actually go to the other extreme. And even once he even said to a few chassidim, he said, if you bother me one more time about this, I'm going to go away with my wife and nobody will know where we went to. Like absolutely like this, mamish. And he kept on insisting that the Frierdiker Rebbe never told me. He used to call him the Rebbe, the Shema Seiden. If he want me to become Rebbe, he would insist. He would tell me. So Chassidim then went to the aisle. They went to the Frierdiker Rebbe, and they davened over there, and they told him they gave over to the Frierdiker Rebbe what the Rebbe said. And since then, they never heard this excuse from the Rebbe. Just a funny story actually that happened. People they used to call him then the Ramash. So people went to came to the Ramash just to get a bracha. So at least that the Rebbe was masking. And once there was a chassid looking for the Ramash. He comes into 770, but he actually didn't know how the Rebbe looked. We didn't have phones, with Instagram, with Facebook, with everything. So he actually didn't know how the Rebbe looked. He came to the room where the secretary was. And the Rebbe was actually sitting there, but he goes in and he says, where can I find the Ramash? And the Rebbe looks at him and he says, why are you looking for him? He says, I need to get a bracha, it's very important. The Rebbe says, you're going to him to get a bracha? Yeah, where can I find him? The Rebbe says, was gehst du zu ihm? Mir sagt, er ist moderne, they say he's modern, geht mit a jacket, mit a rekel, that he's going with a suit. And the Rebbe tried to persuade him, what are you looking for by the Ramash? And the person got very serious and tells the Rebbe, was verstehst du in Rebbe'sche Inyonim? What do you understand when it comes to things that have to do with the Rebbe? These things are more pnimius. You can't judge a Rebbe by the chitzonius. The Rebbe actually smiled. He enjoyed that a lot. But later, he actually realized that obviously when this person went to get a bracha, he realized who he was talking to. There's a chassid Rabbi Greenglass that was actually very close to the Ramash for many years before. And he used to always give shalom to the Rebbe when he used to come to Crown Heights. He was sent to Montreal by the Frierdiker Rebbe, but every time he came from Montreal to New York, he used to speak to the Rebbe and always gave him shalom. From after Yud Shvat, Tafshin Yud, so he came to Crown Heights, and the Rebbe wanted to give him shalom as usual, and Rabbi Gulas didn't want to. But he was really close to the Rebbe. The Rebbe didn't say, oh, the Rebbe just smiled, and he said, du pravest euch die Stück, because really a chassid to a Rebbe doesn't give a hand. So that's why, even though the Rebbe stretched out his hand to Rabbi Gulas, he wouldn't respond, he didn't give out his hand. Because for Rabbi Gulas already, he was Rebbe. So there's a lot of stories like this, but Baruch Hashem, Chassidim were mechaven to the emes, as we see. So we're just going to play the Beinani. This is the nigun, the miuchas to the Frierdiker Rebbe. That's Bekitzer. Okay. Now let's see if there's any requests. I know Lipa didn't come yet, but if you have any requests, I'll be more than happy to look at them now. As he's on his way. We're going to do Tzoma L'cha Nafshi. Here we go. We have a special guest here. Tzoma, tzoma, tzoma l'cha nafshi. Koma, 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 koma l'cha mesori. Hey, tzoma, 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 tzoma l'cha nafshi. Koma, 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 koma l'cha mesori. I have my son here, Chaim Benshimon, and he really doesn't want to come. He's really shy, doesn't come in front of the camera. But I'm not sure if I should really insist that he should come sing here. But that's why I'm actually motioning to him. Chaim. A lot of people want to hear you. Chaim, come, let's go. Just one song. One song. Tzomel Chonavi. Just 2 minutes and then off camera. Chaim, please. Just 2 seconds. Chaim, let's go. Wow, this is a real kibbutz of aim. Chavra, this is... Here we go. He drove all the way here with me. You can hold the mic. Here we are. One, two, three. The beginning. Awesome. Thank you very much, Chaim. Baruch Hashem. Listen to this, Father. This is a real kibbutz of aim. Chavre, we got the one and only Lipa Schmeltzer in the house. Colorful, as he is always. A very colorful Yid. You know, Baruch Hashem. We're so blessed to have you, Lipa, you know?
You're a tzaddik, and...
sometimes you got to wait for good things, you know?
Yeah, I'm a little bit late. It's my bad. I had a very important meeting. Somebody lost his mother, and I had to go comfort him. He's older than me by 20 years, but we all need our comforting words sometimes. And so time didn't mean anything at that moment. So I had to be there for him, and now I'm here.
Always helping another Yid.
So how are you, Heilige Tzaddik?
Baruch Hashem.
Gewaldig.
Here to make Yidden happy. You know, the last time we did this show, so many people told me that it's such an energy you have. It hits home, it hits the neshama right away, and they just start to dance. They just pick up and they want to dance. Some people, you know, some Kumzitz we watch, people just listen to us, they watch. When you did it last year, everybody just got up and they danced.
Baruch Hashem, thanks for the nice flattering words. And it's a big day, you know, it's Yud Shvat. So we got to start with the Lubavitcher song. I had a schia that Harav Gans, Rabbi David Gans, comes here every week, and he gives a little inspiration at the Eamon Shul. He's here more than me. And I told Rav Gans one time that I'm embarrassed sometimes when Shaloshidas, the Zman is early, some people, you know, don't show up, and you have only a few people. He said to me, I'm a Lubavitcher guy, I'm Chabad. I can walk a mile to see one person. And that's a beautiful lesson. So let's sing a nice Lubavitcher song. Now here, give me that again. Anim zemiros v'shirim eroik ki nafshi saroy anim zemiros v'shirim ero ki elecho nafshi saroy nafshi chomdu b'tzeil yodecho lo das kol ros zoidecho nafshi chomdu b'tzeil yodecho lo das kol ros zoidecho tiroy roy 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 toy ra 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 rai tiroy roy 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 tarari ra 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 toy roy 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 tarari ra ra moy roy tarari ra moy roy 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 ma besala musik Shirim eroig ki alecho nafshi saroig oy 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 anim zemirois v'shirim eroig ki elecho nafshi saroig nafshi chomdu b'tzeil yodecho lo das kol rosoidecho nafshi chomdu b'tzeil yodecho lo das kol rosoidecho oy nafshi chomdu b'tzeil yodecho lo das koros soidecho nafshi chomdu b'tzeil yodecho lo das koros soidecho
Beautiful.
It's one of my favorite songs.
You sing it so colorful. You know, you're really colorful. And you keep on saying this, but you should know Yosef Atzadik, it was a very colorful year. That's why he got the Xenis Pasim. You know, everybody went just with white and black, like, you know, straight. But Yaakov understood Yosef, so many colors.
It's so
And
interesting you
that's what
bring
he
this
gave
up
him.
because
This
I
is
never.
what I see by you.
I spoke about Yosef. Thank you so much. I spoke about Yosef here and there, my little Shen v'chamishis and stuff, but I never knew of that point that he was a colorful person, and that's why Yaakov brought him Xenis Pasim. I never knew that, and thanks for sharing that. It's a beautiful thought. identify with Yosef on many levels, even if I never knew Yosef. You know, I tell people sometimes that we can learn this from Yaakov Avini and we can learn this, and they say, because I'm a little bit provocative, and this brings up a whole different conversation, that I'm really not provocative. In other words, I only speak about things that the Torah speaks, but certain things we are afraid, we're taught somehow we're afraid, if it's a little bit out of the box as we know it, we're afraid to talk about it, but the Torah talks about it. So that's the most of the stuff I take. So when I tell things about Yaakov Avini, the way he worked with Shidduchim, people say, what do we know? We don't understand it. We're not on the same level. Well, if we're not on the same level, why do we even read the Torah? Why should we learn? So the Torah is a way of life. But then we can't pick and choose. Okay, we're not learning this because this is something I don't understand, but this is something I do understand. We don't have to understand any of it, but we do have to connect to all of it. In other words, we try to learn from it and understand. So we could learn a lesson how Yaakov Avinu understood the chinuch of Yosef to let him be colorful. Exactly. Because everybody is different. And Yosef had his nisyonos. Even when we talk about the story by Potiphar, I'm not going to elaborate on this, but you can look up the Medrash yourself. And Chazal, it wasn't as simple. It wasn't as if you feel Yosef was 100% perfect at the moment. It was very hard for him in that moment. And at the end, he won. But until he won, it was hard for him. We sometimes tend to think, okay, we have to be the perfect, it wasn't perfect. And that's the beauty. It's not perfect. And we try to be the best that we can be and to be colorful. So thank you so much for sharing a beautiful piece.
The Torah is real. The Torah, no filters. You know, it says things the way it is.
That's right.
And that's how, if we could be a little bit like this. Really, it's so out of the box. People say the Torah is so in the box. It's so much to date. It's so ahead of our times. Maybe one day we're going to be able to be as real as the Torah really is. That everything is to be genuine, to be inside and outside. No, when you're ready, when you're open, and you're ready to be mikabel anything, the way it is, without judging, without saying this, like you're saying, Yosef HaTzadik. We're not here to judge, we're not here to say anything, but the Torah said it the way it is.
That's right.
That's it. And we have to be mikabel in such a way.
That's right. You know, we can find everything. If we really, that's the real, I think it was the Kotzker or somebody, someone came to him and said that Avi, it's a little bit distracting. I want you to close your phone and be listening. We have a few people who we let in VIP here, and it's okay. We got to be truthful to ourselves. So I don't tell you which Avi it is. It doesn't matter. But I don't want any phone because I'm like a little bit ADD-ish, and I look around and I see you walking around. Sit down nicely and enjoy, and that's it, okay? So 1 second. Avi, I just asked you something. Okay, so, Bekitzer, so where was we? Yeah, we were by Yosef, that to be truthful to ourselves and to be truthful to other people. You see, I'm saying here on video and I'm saying that I'm distracted by people on the phone because this is like a private little event. And if people take out their phones, I get distracted. So I was thinking, I can't say it on camera because then people see it. Maybe it's not so. It's real. It's okay. So that said, Avi, I was serious. Please don't open the phone. Close it, okay? It distracts me. Shkoyach. Okay. So let's do a song about being colorful. So what's colorful? I'll tell you what's colorful. I'm working on a new project. And the project is Look a Lipa like. It's celebrating 18 years Lipa. And it's really now 19 years already. But, well, it's really 39. But 19 that I'm doing the singing thing and making people happy. But the issue why I didn't give it out until now is because my father passed away. And I needed some time to, and I'm still coping with it. Although I go a lot to hospitals and you see a lot of people, unfortunately, going through stuff, but it never touches you the way when you lose someone you know. Like someone in your psyche, a father. So I postponed it, and now it's actually Nishmas, I can say. And look at Lipa like it's a very colorful project because I have people who make music, people who make songs, people who write lyrics, and it's a combination of things that comes together. So the arranger has the right to change the style, and the singer has the right to put in his.
You give everybody bechira chavshis.
So I got the first mix, and I'm going to announce it here on this beautiful show.
Wow.
Is this the Ben Shushan show? How do you call this?
Benshimon live.
Benshimon.
But it's
Sorry,
Lava
Ben
Malka.
Shushan, yeah,
It's,
Benshimon. Benshimon live. Benshimon live here in the Emon Shul. So I'm going to take out the first mix. It's not connected. You can connect this. If not, I can just
I could connect
play it to the mic.
somehow. You give me a second.
And meanwhile, I'll talk about it, yeah. So this is a song composed by Rafi from Israel. And Rafi also included the little verse of Yom Tevelach. And we're singing together in the song, and it's unbelievably beautiful. And this song is going to come out to look a Lipa Live, but I'm giving it out as a single this coming week for Chamashos B'Shvat. Because Chamashos B'Shvat is a beautiful day, and I'm going to premiere the song right now, if it's going to work. And it's coming out this, today's Yud Shvat? When is Yud Shvat exactly?
Yud Shvat was Friday.
Wow, so I'm like really...
No, but when Yud Shvat, the Rebbe always mentioned this, when it goes into Shabbos, then it's connected to
connected,
Shabbos.
so Yid Aleph Shvat is going to be Shabbos.
It doesn't go
And, okay, so Yid Aleph is going to be Shabbos, and then we're going to do... Chamashos B'Shvat is kind of by the weekend, and I hope to give out this song. So now we'll play it a little bit with the phone, I guess.
Is this gonna go?
I don't think it's going to go from there. And I'm going to play it here and sing along with it. So, and then you're going to hear it hopefully by the weekend. It's going to come out. Let's see if it's going to work. Then it's going to work. Oh, okay. So I'm going to email it to him, and meanwhile I'm talking too much. And meanwhile I'm going to do another song, and maybe he's going to tell me that you don't have the access to it because it's a Google thing. I don't know, but he can't give this out, of course. Yeah, to anybody. He's going to ask you for permission and the whole 9 yards. So what's your email address? He put it in. And meanwhile, let's do a song. I spoke about my father. Let's do a song that I composed here in the shul, Chof Aleph Kislev. The first and the last Chof Aleph Kislev that my father celebrated the liberation of the Nazi camps. He never wanted to do it, but he felt probably something that it's going to happen. And he was willing to come in this shul. And it paid off for me to build this whole shul, even if I close it tomorrow. Just for that beautiful Chof Aleph Kislev, that my father was here. And I made the song that night with my nephews. I'm going to sing it for you. Let me hear E minor. Give me a G minor. Still, I didn't get figured out the key. I love your keyboard, by the way. Janus?
Yeah, Genos. Everybody can pronounce it in a different way.
Okay,
Genius.
you should teach me a little bit. I wish I can play the keyboard. Can you teach me one day?
Sure.
Bechobotchi avoiseini Botchi Wat valt mooi Bechobotchi avoiseini Botchi Wat valt mooi Bechobotchi avoiseini Botchi Wat valt mooi Bechobotchi avoiseini Botchi, wat valt mooi. Beschefer, ich will dir noch fragen, ein Kasche. Wieso ist geblieben betuchen mit man Tate? Geblieben a Jusem ist verschwimmen ist an eigener Träer. Doch Bechobotchi avoiseini Schäfer, ich will dir nur fragen, ein Kasche. Wieso ist geblieben betuchen bei man Tate? Geblieben a Jusem is verschwimmen in sein eigene Träer. Doch bechu botchi, avoy sei ni. Take it up a key. בחובתכי אבוי סייני בוטכי בוטכי wat valt mooi בחובתכי Seini Botchi Botchi Wat valt Bechubotchi Avoy Seini Botchi Botchi Wat valt mooi. What a genius he is, Benshimon. He never heard a song before. But he got the rhythm and the chords and the key. Wat valt mooi. Schäfer, ich will dir nur fragen, ein Kasche. Wieso ist geblieben betuchen bei man Tate? Geblieben a Jusem is als schwimmen in sein eigene Tränen. Doch בחובתכי אבוי סייני Schäfer, ich will dir nur fragen, ein Kasche. So ist geblieben betuchen bei man Tate. Geblieben a Jusem is verschwimmen in sein eigene Tränen. Doch בחובתכי אבוי סייני. Let's add a part. Da 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 Doi 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 da 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 di do da 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 Madig man tate wo sie durch am Melchume ist geblieben mit Betuchen. Kal v'choymer ben benoishe kal v'choymer as mir alle wo so ben a goldene Amerika darfen sich starke mit dem in Betuchen. Du sie emes ve'yatzim ve'nuchen Tati ich lern sich Tati ich lern sich Chosh die bist schon nicht auf der Welt, aber wo sie noch ja du, ist dann Limit in Bituchen. Tati, So now that we spoke about my tati, I'll tell you something about my tati from an honest place in my heart. And again, sometimes when people tell you, I want to be honest, you got to be choishish sometimes, why they tell it many times. But here, it's not about talking about myself. It's about, we're used to that people want to say a story about their tati. It's going to be like a nice story that people can see, wow. But when I say I want to talk from the honest perspective, it's also my relationship with him and stuff like that. So my father, my tati, Ulva Shulam, was an interesting person, and he was a very heilige person. And heilig in a way that I couldn't talk to him anything besides Torah. I should say almost anything besides Torah, even as a little child. I never got a kiss from him. He used to smell me and say, "Schmecks from Torah, you smell from Torah." That would be his thing. And I think it's because he lost his father in the Holocaust. My father's father was a very modern person, at least on the pictures that I have. He was an Oberlander from Hungary. We have a Yekker side to ourselves. I mean, I'm sure my nephews, those who listen to it, don't even know. They think we're always Square Hasidim since Moshe Rabbeinu's times. But really, we were a different type of breed, and people came here after the Holocaust. And I think this Shabbos was stuck at the Holocaust Day, if I'm not mistaken, and the Remembrance Day. And if the President of America remembers it, and other presidents, of course we have to remember it. And I think that the reason we don't talk a lot about the Holocaust in the Hamisha schools is because we're still breeding a lot of trauma. The people who founded our schools are people who went through the Holocaust. This is not some type of a story from a Machanaim book. It's real. It's as real as it gets. So my father, for example, didn't understand me being in Colombia, didn't appreciate that. But he never screamed at me. It was always with a voice of saying, Lipa. In Yiddish, he would say, Kim zu die Gemüde, wart azoi, jeden Tag daven ich für dir. Every day I daven for you. That would be his thing. And that's why. And it's almost a haskell of even, and we should all be connected to our kids, but even if you see a father who was not so on the same level connection, he was also way older, meaning I was born when he was probably 60 or something, or close, 59 maybe.
Wow. How old was he when he lost his father?
He lost his father when he was a teenager. He was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 16. But it's between 13 and 16. I remember something, the number 16. It can't be 13 because he got bar mitzvah right before the war. They were still already, I think the war maybe had started in different places, but not in Hungary.
Yeah, Hungary was last.
He was a teenager. He was a young teenager. And he never saw his father. He never, when I went to yeshiva, so he went to the car to say goodbye. Of course, he didn't say goodbye. He would say derech tzleicha. But when he looked at the car, when I went to the car, he turned around quickly and he didn't want to look. And he told me before that he's going to do that because the last time he looked on a car that went away was when his father went to serve in the army to help Hungary in the Second World War, and he never came back. So because of this, he made in his mind that he never looks at a car like this till it goes away because it reminds him of his father. Just to tell you the trauma. And we lived that because my father never went to therapy. This is what I lived. This is what I heard every day without telling me stories about the Holocaust. This would be part of it. So thinking about this, and I want to go back to sing a medley, and I sing a lot of slow songs here, and I spoke about a lot of dark stuff. So I want to uplift it in a Hasidic energy type of freilich, but very old songs. And I'm giving away a lot of stuff today. People tell me, where was it? I was with Eli Schwebel by Eli Klein, I made a Shebech von Einikel, and I work for Eli with America Music here. So Eli Schwebel asked me, I got to tell the musicians what they're going to do. And I said to him, I don't know. He said, it's in 5 minutes. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I didn't know. Sometimes it's good to prepare. Sometimes you have to let the moment take you. I come in this shul, sitting here by the Kodesh that I got from David Hager. David is a tzaddik. He's now in Vietnam, I think. Maybe I'm going to send him a clip. If you send me this little clip so I can do my little, show them a Kurs HaToiv.
Sure.
So I feel your energy. I feel Chabad. I feel my father. And I talk a little bit from the heart. So one thing, Zevi Fried, and I hope he's not going to punch me. Zevi left the music business completely, and he wants to be more of a philanthropist. And music is more of an art. but he has music in his neshama. Can he leave your neshama? You can't. So Zevi undertook Lipa Schmeltzer as a project. We're going to do maybe many projects, but La'ila La'ila is going to be the first project, La'ila La'ila number 2. And I might call it by a different name because I want to focus on the songs that my father taught me, which could also go back to some songs I learned in the square. It can go back to some songs that you think people should know and they don't know. You listener, and you can send it to Benshimon or to me, or to my manager Avi Fade, another other Avi that I put the phone down. There's 2 Avis here tonight. But anyway, there are 2 in all of us, more than 2. But I'm joking. So you can send in a song if you think it's a good Hamish. I don't even know the word is Hamish. Something from my childhood, something that goes back even 200 years, something that's old and nostalgic. So that's, look at Lipa like it's one project, now, and then we're going to do the La'ila La'ila number 2. And there's a third project that I'm also working on, which I don't want to give away yet what it is. So I'm working on a bunch of stuff. I'm working on a single with Mad Up. And it's good stuff. So let's do a Lebedige, F minor style. Okay. And talking about the Holocaust, that's why a lot of songs of the Yidden are minors. And lately with Shweki and Shapiro and even myself, some people bring in major. Because the minor is more of like a sad, even if it's Freilach, there's a certain, so we think it's Gagiyam because this is how we ask Hashem. And that may be true, depending on your feelings, but a lot of it has to do because a lot of people went through stuff, and this is the songs that they gave out. So let's do, I'm going to see my father in front of me now instead of the camera, and sing songs that I learned from him.
You want a disco?
No, Freilach, 160. Okay. 160 F minor. Zamri lelekim zamayri, zamri lemakani zamayri, zamri lelekim zamayri, zamri lelekani zamayri, zamri lelekim zamayri, zamri lemakani zamayri, zamri lelekim zamayri, zamri lelekani zamayri, zamri lelekim zamayri. Oy zamri makani zamayri, oy zamri lalekim zamayri, oy zamri makani zamayri, oy zamri lalekim zamayri, oy zamri makani zamayri, oy zamri lalekim zamayri, oy zamri makani zamayri, oy oy oy, zamri lalekim zamayri, oy zamri makani zamayri. Oy zamila lekim zamayri, oy zamile makani zamayri, ay ay oy. Oy zamila lekim zamayri, oy zamile makani zamayri, oy zamila lekim zamayri, oy zamile makani zamayri, tarara zamila lekim zamayri, oy zamile makani zamayri, oy zamila lekim zamayri. Oy zamri le makani zamari, parino zamri lalekim zamayri. Oy zamri le makani zamari, oy zamri lalekim zamayri. Oy zamri le makani zamari. Oy kol adas Yisrael, oy kol adas Yisrael yasi oy soy. Kol adas Yisrael, oy kol adas Yisrael yasi oy soy. Oy kol adas Yisrael yasi oy soy. Oy kol adas Yisrael yasi oy soy. Oy kila sheve mamli yecho I moy shail bagoyim, I moy shail bagoyim. Oy kila shem amli yecho I moy shail bagoyim. Ay kila sheve mamli yecho I moy shail bagoyim, I moy shail bagoyim. Oy kila shem amli yecho I moy shail bagoyim. I shiftim beveis Hashem, oy kol yemei chayai, oy lachzois benoyam Hashem, ilvakeir behei chuloi. Shiftim beveis Hashem, oy kol yemei chayai, oy lachzois benoyam Hashem, ilvakeir behei chuloi. Oy shiftim beveis Hashem, oy kol yemei chayai, ולחזור בנוים השם לבקר בהיכולוי ושבטים בבית השם וכל ימי חיי ולחזור בנוים השם לבקר בהיכול דרירום שבטים בבית השם וכל ימי חיי ולחזור בנוים השם לבקר בהיכולוי ותהל ליבני ליובדכו בימס 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 ותהל ליבני ליובדכו מה תשתוי חכי נפשי תררם יולי תררים במבים במה תשתוי חכי נפשי אם אתם יולי מה תשתוי חכי נפשי אם אתם יולי תררררר מה תשתוי חכי נפשי אם אתם יולי אוי אוי חילי לאלוהיקים אוי אוי חילי לאלוהיקים אוי כי יוי דוי דני וישיש פונב לאלוהיקוי אוי אוי חילי לאלוהיקים אוי אוי חילי לאלוהיקים כי יוי דוי דני וישיש פונב לאלוהיקוי אוי תווי 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 ישיו יסייקוי תווי 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 ישיו יסייקוי Oshio esamecho Iburaiches nachlusecho Und jirai menas Erai menas teman du oilo Oshio esamecho Iburaiches nachlusecho Jirai menas Erai menas teman
So beautiful. You know, some of these songs I never heard before. But the first one, it's very interesting. The Zamni Likim, my father used to sing it to us when we were little children. And we're not get a Sidim, we're not, you know, he's Sfardi. But it's so interesting that you chose that one, the first one, and that's actually the one. Then after that, I was just...
but I told you, it's energy. We feel the energy.
Yes, it's amazing. My father's watching this. He's probably laughing and saying, you know, where did this come from?
So to break it up a little bit, maybe we go to Look a Lipa Like project, a single coming out this week.
So here we go.
Look a Lipa Like with American Yidel. I say with an American Yidel because I'm an American and I'm a Yidel. My heart is in Israel. And AmeriCare is the company I work for home care, and they deserve it. So, in a way, he has a big part that I can do that. So, it's Look a Lipa Like with American Yidel. And let's see, it's going to work?
Yeah, it's going to work.
Oh, you have it on my, so that's, I thought I'm getting the headache that you're going to put it on, and now I have to see, now it's going to be the blame on me if it doesn't work. Oh. I'm like joking. Okay, so let's see.
If you want, I could try on.
No, let's see. This is an unbelievable song. So again, for those who just tuned in, this is Rafi Bieberfeld from Israel. And he's such a talented guy that I told him he can make the music and sing, and he made the lyrics and the rap, and I'm just singing. So you get a little idea. The Look a Lipa Like project is a project where I'm going to mix Yiddish and English. I'm begleiting it. In other words, so I'm here to help other people give out their art And again, I always have to say, don't send in songs now because it's over. I made one message. People sent over 350, I think it was. People sent in. Then I had some judges, J.J. Fried, and other people who helped me choose the songs. By the way, it was so difficult to get this together, even until now, that I said that I'm never going to do this again. But when I'm in studio and I do it, and I see the smiles on the faces and the people working together, I'm saying, every year I should do a project like this. So I'm still going to continue. You know me. But this is an unbelievable project. It's so meaningful to me. I remember when I started my first album, it's not even popular, No Besimcha. I was hanging posters myself in Williamsburg in a Border Park to let people know that I'm coming up with a new album. So I know what it means, and people today can't make albums, and they can't make money out of albums, and the music is more like a starving artist. It's like a labor of love. So I'm happy to give people an opportunity, and this is the first single coming out this week, Be'ez Hashem. So I have 2 mixes for this song because I'm very picky with the mix. For those who don't know what mix is, it's taking all the ingredients like when you bake a cake, and then to decide what goes more, what goes less, eggs, sugar.
A good chef.
Good chef. So I'm very picky with the mix. I actually make 2 mixes for this by different people, and whichever I'm going to like, that's what I'm going to use. So close the door, please. I'm sorry. If you want, you can come and you can listen, but you can sit down and you have to close your phone. You can come and you can listen, okay? Or you can listen. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. People walk in here, but I have to tell them. That's what it is, okay? Avi, from now on, you tell
Lipa,
them.
you're popular. Well, what's...
I'm a shtickle popular. Yeah, okay, so let's go. Let's see what this is. Let's go. It works?
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
I don't see the sound coming through, though.
Maybe it's still downloading or something. Technology, it's called. You know technology?
שבת, לא סתם פורמט של קיגל במחבת. יום חמישי כבר מחכה לשישי, לא עובר לי הזמן, בראש עוד בלגן. מתי כבר שבת שהמוח קצת ינחת? לא עוד עבודה, לא עוד סתם סעודה. זהו יום מנוחה, קבע את זה השם בבריאה. לא יום פעולה, רק תורה ומנוחה. משפחה קדושה והמון מנוחה. הרינג עם ציבלה אחרי התפילה. שבס קוידש, שבס קוידש, כולנו מחכים לשבס קוידש, שבס קוידש, שבס קוידש, כולנו מחכים לשבס קוידש. אמא מדליקה את אור השבת, מכסה את העיניים, מכוונת לשמיים, על הילדים היא מתפללת, על הבעל מתכוונת שתהיה המשפחה שמחה ומייחדת. רץ לבית הכנסת לפני שהשקיעה נופלת, להספיק את התפילה, לבוא רעב לסעודה. החמים והג'ול זה קודש קודשים שאכלו היהודים כבר כמה אלפי שנים. כפי שהתוועדות נעשה חובה ביהדות, השטיבון והשול שזה מה זה קול. אז נשמור את השבת והשבת תשמור עלינו. שבס קוידש, שבס קוידש, כולנו מחכים לשבס קוידש, שבס, יום דבלה, שבס קוידש, כולנו מחכים לשבס קוידש. שבת, לא סתם סיפור של יעלום, זה גם לא סתם חלום, זה סיפור על צדיק של המתורה בלי להפסיק. זהו יום חגיגי למחרת חמישי, הפיוטים, הריחות, דברי תורה והזמירות, חדשות מיותרות בעיתונים, יש סתם שטויות, במיץ עגבניות, יש את הקציצות, נשמה יתרה מעולם הבריאה. יהודים יקרים, שבת המלכה נותנת מנוחה עם אור ושלווה, לא סתם סופש למי שנואש, מי שהכין לשבת יאכל בשבת, מי שהכין לשבת יאכל את הקיגל מהמחבת. Shabbos Kodesh gives us energy for the entire week. Look at Lipa like with an America Yidel, the first single coming out from Meshusha B'Shvat this week, Be'ez Hashem. Enjoy.
Lipa. Lipa, it's a good mix.
אמס.
זה ממש מיקס טוב, יענו.
נכון.
It's very
עם כל
nice.
זה, עם כל זה עשיתי עוד אחד. I made another mix because I am very picky about it, and it's interesting. So many people try to say they understand to mix, and I, after many years, came to the conclusion that I don't. I could tell you if I feel something wrong with it. I can't tell you exactly what, because mix is a preference. They look at a painting and say, "Yeah, it's too much red." This is what the artist wanted to make. You can make a painting only one line. Not everybody has to buy it, but you can do it. So there's no such thing as a good mix or bad mix. There's a different mix. But it has to be my taste. Of course, there is sometimes that something is total off, meaning somebody would just add noise and you can't hear anything. But even that could be somebody's art. So it's very hard to say good mix or bad mix. I would encourage you from now on, maybe when you don't like a mix, to say the mix is not to my taste. And there's another thing also. Today, when you listen to an album, it becomes small, it goes in your iPhone, then you put it into your car, you have a better system, a less better system, you put the bass, a lot of people today, they put the treble, the bass, everything to the highest.
Yeah.
So, you know,
You're not going to get a good sound either way.
yes, I have to, sometimes, depends which album, but I have to take, and people do this in mixing technology, they take a lot of type of speakers and a lot of tape recorders and even listen on a cell phone with iPhone, regular Android or iPhone headphones to see how the regular listener is going to listen to it. Because the whole idea of making a good mix is not to know if it sounds perfect on this beautiful sound system that you have in the studio, shkoyach. That's for you. But it may be fooling you. And maybe I'm talking to professional terms here, but
No, people like to hear the
people like to hear that. So
the
if
background stuff.
you go in the gym and do exercise and there's a lot of folk tati, you have to sit down because it may be distracting him. You see, today we talk a lot about distractions. Yeah, it's nice. It's Hamish. It's live. We can talk.
Yeah,
But now you see what it feels when I'm by the Ummah and people talk about davening. Anyway,
that's why
but
the chazan faces.
yeah, that's why the chazan face is over
They
there.
don't get distracted.
That's it, because Hashem is listening to you. It's not interrupting.
Back
I wanna
to the mix.
Back to the mix. So the mix is that it's sometimes important to listen on like the mix here sounds beautiful because I have a good EV speaker here, but then I have to listen to my car, which I also have a super sound. So then because when I buy a car, first I check the sound, then I buy the car. Meaning I don't focus so much on the speed of the motor. But everybody's different. But I have to listen to it on iPhones, simple iPhones, or simple, stupid I should say, small CD player or something to see how many people will hear it. And then it becomes tricky because you can't say, let me then make the sound. It should work best on iPhone headphones because some people have theater sound. So then you have to find a happy medium and say, okay, you know what? It seems to me that it's somewhere in the middle that people can make it, that's going to have a nice, comfortable sound, and that's a decent mix, in my opinion. It's very hard to find that perfect mix, but yeah.
It's the same thing as a teacher. When he teaches, halavai, to teach how, when you ask your student and you find out from him how he's makabel, what he said, and then you ask another student that different set of ears and different mind, different processing, that's a real way to teach somebody. That when you hear how it's niskabel, how...
It's interesting you say that. I'm going to give a plug here for Mansouri School in Manhattan. I don't remember even the name, but I was there once. I made a video. I'm very highly, I wish my kids would be in a school like this because for many reasons, but the reason you just said, they have cameras in the classrooms, not only for safety, but for the teachers to look at themselves. And to see how did they speak in a way, when did it get to the child? Oh! And when was it like so? And then to critique themselves instead of because teachers also don't like to be critiqued. But if they look at it and they say, oh, this is how I said it, and nobody has to critique them. They just look at that and they say, wow, okay, I'm going to do it better next time. And so it's important to re-listen and like people ask me I'm embarrassed sometimes to listen to my albums from many years ago. So many people are busy lately say, Lipa, make what you made then.
It was beautiful.
It's beautiful, but then I'm trying to grow. Now, some people may say, yeah, but that's not growth because I like that better. That may be a taste. Like my daughter loves the Lipa Mad Dub CD the best. But the people who like Lipa Baderech don't like the Lipa Mad Dub CD because they want the real music and that's like DJ music. But the young generation, those who like sweet and sour sticks, you ask them, they'll see that this was the best album from Lipa because they can't even listen to the regular rhythm. So now it becomes very hard. Okay, I have a lot of fans that I built and I want to make a live album with live songs, but then I also want to cater to the young generation. So I shouldn't just be someone who's outdated. You know, I have to work on it. It's very hard to, when somebody comes out in the music scene, it's a new figure, a new face, a new way of singing. That in itself is like brand new. If it kicks in, it doesn't have a guarantee, but if someone kicks in, that has to do a lot with, okay, I like the song, but it's not only the song, it's the whole personality and everything. After 2-3 years, when that becomes repetition, what's now? And it's much harder to come up and be with the youth and be with the new fans and the old fans. So it's not so simple, you just make a song and you give it out, and it's hard work. I get sometimes emails, I don't listen anymore to songs. I tell people we can make a meeting, you can book it by my office for the hour, I'll listen to your song. It's only 5 minutes. I said, you know how many 10,000 5 minutes I get like this? Just listen to a song, and then I have to be careful how I tell them if I don't like the song, because their mother told them it's the best song in the world, and this is how the mother should say. But then I have to be involved, and so I'd rather say I don't listen. But why I put it in here is to say that people think it's from God, I got this gift. How you think about things is also a gift from God. And just like you take an essay and you don't just free write and you give it into the professor, but you rewrite it and rework it, the song is the same thing. You change a key just like a phone number. One number, it's a different phone number. Change one note, go down one note, maybe take this piece from here and another old song you made, put the two together, see how it goes. Shtickle at him, you know, work on it.
Like you did those 2 past songs that you just did.
Exactly. Just go with it. Go do something unique, do something different. I used to think, okay, I made this mix now, I have to use this mix now because people heard it. No, they can hear it, I can change the mix, I can take out something, it's okay. It's part of the process. I'm now into art, I'm graduating in May, Be'ez Hashem, with a degree. By the way, this goes to Lubavitch, I'll tell you in a minute. But I once told my professor in painting, I said, yeah, but you like it, but they see, because I painted a lot of thick paint, there was a different lines, different picture, and I changed the picture only with a thin layer. And he said, don't touch it anymore. I said, but now people can see the lines underneath that something was there. So he said, that's the history of the painting, of the making. And people may want to feel that. It was a different painting and it was overpainted, and they like that effect. So when it comes to artistic, there's no right or wrong. It's about how you see it. What I wanted to say about Lubavitch and about the degree, and I hope it's okay I say this, I learn a lot from Lubavitch, and some people learn by, like, I'm a visual learner. I like pictures. I like what I see. If I want to listen to the Lubavitcher Rebbe, it's got to be a video. And it's good they recorded many videos. So people tell me about the college. If it's a Lubavitcher person, I say, hey, I don't know what you say or what the shlichim say, or maybe some people ask the Rebbe what the Rebbe said, but the Rebbe went to college. I do what the Rebbe did. Not everything, but I do shlichus. And I also went to college. And I can still be an ehrliche guy. Who shows it to me? The Rebbe. So this is my Yuchvat. This is my Nasiyas that I take out from the Rebbe. That I can still do the college, but I have to be still the Chasidus and Ehrlichkeit. And it's not an easy challenge.
Wow. That's a beautiful song also. Here's your phone.
Oh,
Do you have, you remember we spent Pesach together 1 year and you came out with this song, Hane Tre Bat Chune?
Yeah, so this song is going to come out on that other project
Oh, yeah?
I don't want to
So
talk about.
It's still on the shelf. It's still
I'm going to, still the making. I have to work on it. Listen, also in school, also working America,
I know,
also
but
singing
that's
it.
a great song.
It's coming out. That song is definitely, it's going to be,
That's a
I'm
shame.
sending it to music already,
It's a
hopefully
very
the next 2
powerful
weeks.
message.
We're going to do a lot of good stuff, Be'ez Hashem. I'm gonna make, like, when a flight, you're delayed on a flight and the pilot says we're going to make it up for the time and we're going to go a little bit quicker. So I didn't make like a CD in almost 3 years. I have to make up a lot of stuff. It's a shlichus. And we're going to come back to, there's a famous story with Eliyahu, with the mother, someone died in the Beis Hamikdash times. And there was an Neviah saying that the reason the person died is because that fellow used to stand with the violin, entertain the people as they walked to Oile Regel to Yerushalayim. But at one point, that fellow said, "What? Am I anybody's whatever? Why do I need to stand there? I don't want to do it anymore." So the purpose was fulfilled.
You fulfilled the shlichus.
The shlichus was to stand and play violin, and had the person play violin for the next 10 years, they would have 10 more years. Now, I don't know what's going on in heaven. I don't want to sound too mystical, but my shlichus is definitely making people happy. And sometimes I'm thinking, why do I need to do that now? Even today, I have homework. I should sit in my... And I said, no, this is beautiful Kumzitz. It's beautiful, Benshimon, and the whole thing is going to be gewaldig. So that's what we need to do, to continue.
Baruch Hashem. Guys, I hope this inspires you too. Whatever you're doing, you just add more and more and more to the positive. That's it.
So let's sing a song in honor of my friend Dudi Kneffler. This is a great song. I made many songs lately. You know, let's sing. I made from Lipa Schmeltzer 2 songs. One is Bacha. And I made a song, L'chaim Tov Mil Shalom, for Simcha Liner, which I only remember the high part. It's my own song, but I remember L'chaim Tov Mil Shalom, L'chaim Tov Mil Shalom. Arichas Yomim V'Shonim Toivois, L'chaim Tovim U'Shalom, Chaim Tovim U'Shalom, Arichas Yomim V'Shonim Toivois. Let me remember the low part also. I'll sing this in honor of Simcha Liner, and I go into a song I composed for Dudi Kneffler. And if I composed anybody else's song and I don't mention it here, please forgive me. I know how I did so many songs, so we'll do this for the other people. So let's see. So here I am. Let's see. No, I'm going to sing it. You can go. I just want to try to remember the song. The beginning.
Guys, this is real life. This is what a singer has to go through sometimes just to remember a song that he's...
I'm trying something now. Lipa, I wanted you to hear the song.
Okay, here it is. This is from Simcha Liner's album. L'chaim toivim ul shalom, aha. L'chaim toivim ul shalom, aha. Okay, I got it. One second. One second. Okay, I'm gonna sing that song. Let's go, yeah. So, to give you the order, Simcha Liner, and then I'm gonna go to Dudi Kneffler, Shoichenat, and then Bacha from Lipa Schmeltzer. I had the schus to compose these songs. L'chaim toivim ul shalom, aha. 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 L'chaim toivim ul shalom, l'chaim toivim ul shalom. Arichas yomim v'shonim toivoy, l'chaim toivim ul shalom, l'chaim toivim ul shalom. Arichas yomim v'shonim toivoy, l'chaim toivim ul shalom, l'chaim toivim ul shalom. Arichas yomim v'shonim toivoy, l'chaim toivim ul shalom, l'chaim toivim ul shalom. Arichas yomim v'shonim toivoy. Es kommt gitte Zeiten, es kommt gitte Sang, gitte schön, gitte wird sein noch besser. Es kommt gitte Zeiten, es wird sein, gitte schön, gitte sind, gitte besser. Es kommt gitte Zeiten, es wird sein gut, es ist schön gut, es wird sein, es wird sein noch besser. Es kommt gitte Zeiten, es wird sein gut, es ist schön gut, es sein gut, es wird sein noch besser. L'chaim toivim ul shalom, l'chaim toivim ul shalom. Arichas yomim v'shonim toivoy, l'chaim toivim ul shalom, l'chaim toivim ul shalom. Arichas yomim v'shonim toivoy, l'chaim toivim ul shalom, l'chaim toivim ul shalom. שויכיינה דמורים וקודש מורים וקודש שמוי Lashurim, no vosehilo, no vosehilo. Take it up, Mama, take it up, Mama. Shame dich nicht sing.
I don't know it.
Lashurim, no vosehilo, no vosehilo. Ay, befi yeshurim, befi yeshurim, tisroyimom. Ibesiv sai tzadikim, tizeburai. Befi yeshurim, tisroyimom. Ibesiv sai tzadikim, tizeburai. Ibeshoy chasidim tiskadosh. Ibeshoy chasidim tiskadosh. Ibekerev kedoshim tisalon. Ibekerev kedoshim tisalon. Ibeshoy chasidim tiskadosh. Ibeshoy chasidim tiskadosh. Ibekerev kedoshim tisalon. Ibekerev kedoshim tisalon. Boche, lieber Musikant, geb a joche, weil es kim du hand, gur a naye poche, Schefe bruche ve hatzlucha, a sonst in a Sache, Boche, lieber Musikant, geb a joche, weil es kim ta gitte Woche, Schefe bruche ve hatzlucha, Azon in Azoche, der Briske Rosh Hashive kimt amol Shilara in der Zeit Benshimon, fragt Felipe, was kimt fuhren mal Schild du han, so ich kek Benshimon, Sie meinst ja san leidig Schild, ist interessant, der Eulam wer stiller, Zog ich Briske Rosh Hashive, was andere Welt du han, Facebook is filler. Ay, Rosh Hashive, es ist ein Reue, wie ois de Shemas. Ay, Rosh Hashive, ich sing du, wir kennen es aber hier noch, offen es ist ruhigen Gast. Ay, Rosh Hashive, der Rosh Hashive kickt mir in ganzen Blass. Wieso ich kenn sein, als die singst du? Ich will auch hören, wie die singst. Sog ich Rosh Hashive, Mashiach kommt schon bald, sie geht an Gitte, Rosh Hashive. Alle wie ein Hand bei Hand, der ganze Sieve. Jeder wird kennen, alle sehen. Bam, oh, Rosh Hashive, der Eulam tit, du mit mir mitkommen. Oi, Rosh Hashive, a viele Finder warten, hört man mir mit Benshimon. Oi, Rosh Hashive, es kommt gitte Zeiten, a gitte Woche. Jutschwat, wenn es hier ist, für Reben. Lass mir alle singen zusammen. Hey, Boche, lieber Musikant, geb a joche, weil es gibt du hand, gur a naye poche, Schefe bruche ve hatzluche. Boche, lieber Musikant, geb a joche, lieber Musikant, geb a joche. Lieber Musikant, geb a joche, weil es gibt du hand, gur a naye poche, Schefe bruche ve hatzluche. Baruch Hashem. So let's sing something for Chamashus B'Shvat. Let's bring back an Ilon, Bameh Avarechechu, from Dvekas.
Which one is that?
And I'm thinking about Rivi Schwebel. Ilon, Ilon. Listen. Ilon, Ilon, Bamo Avarechechu, Bamo Avarechechu, Ilon, Ilon, Bamo Avarechechu.
Your energy.
Shehei beidoi secho mesukin. Shehei beidoi secho mesukin. Shehei tilchanoe. Shehei tilchanoe. Oy beidoi secho mesukin. Vetilcha, vetilcha noe. Ahamas amayim. Oy veres tachetecha. Oy elo, elo yirotzoin. Oy elo, elo yirotzoin. Shekom, shekom, letiyois. Yi-yi-yi-yi-yi-yi-yu, kemo yischo. Oy elo, elo yirotzoin. Oy elo, elo yirotzoin. Shekom, letiyois shenoitin mihimcho. And now I want to sing for you a song before we finish this beautiful night. The song by my friend and fellow Avram Fried. The song is an old traditional song, but the lyrics, I don't know who I made, but it was given out and sang by Avram Fried. And I want to tell you a story of my father, because what's a Shabbos, there's an Indian to say stories. So my father loved that song that I'm about to sing. Whenever there was a celebration, I think it was the first song in my life that I sang publicly. My father, I think before that, never even heard the album, but he loved that song. Maybe that was a way showing love to me. Maybe I should record that song, Layla Layla. I don't want to cry now.
You could, but
And my father, one time I played Chazak from Avram Fried, Chazak, Chazak, and it's Chazak, Chazak, Chazak. My father told me I don't like that. The singing is too wild for me. I want you to listen to that other singer who sings at Tata Basti. And I told him Tati is the same singer. But he didn't mind. That was my father. Because he went for the truth. The fact that he didn't like one song because it was too fast for him didn't mean that he doesn't like another song. Same thing if I may advocate for myself. If you don't like one week what I say, you can still listen next week. I'm just a human being that has a little bit more guts to be open to so much I've been through myself, to be strong enough to say what I feel, but I am making mistakes. I will continue to make mistakes. There was a major smart woman who made change in the world, and she said, they asked about 83 or something years old, if she can live again, what she would do. She said, I would be careful not to be afraid of making more mistakes. So here's the song. Hatate bisti gura getrayer dan lieb schafft sie in ist doch hele Scheier noch mehr von dem kann man suchen auf ihm als jeder Jid ist bald hier aber Juche da bist stark I don't remember the words, don't worry Atate bist Gura getrayer dann Liebschaft sie ist doch ein Leschaier noch mehr von dem sucht der heilige Baal Shem als jeder Jid ist bei dir Rabben Juchim Gesetzen seinen mir in einem beiden Tisch verschickt seinen mir in Gules in a Wüstenisch kimmen mir deine kinderlich im Beten bei dir Oyuvini avorachmon ham rachem uleini de beit noch dir Gewalt taten you oi wie lichtig und oi wie heilig es ist dann gewesen wie der lebt man noch einmal die sein oh oh yo Besage zenu aynaini bishir khulatiyoy wenn wird schon in der goyo und in dan krain bechol yoy machakelovoy mi werden gut nicht mit Bring ins Moshiach ben Dovin in Tage bald will Iden kommen im Beis Migdash Chu a jede Shabbat in Rosh Chodesh nishtach voiz lefunechu Sezav niglu kevoid Hashem alle Wellen dienen Die Mitzrayim zogen Als Gott ist Gott, nein, sag ich dir. Die Parsiem sagen, als Gott ist Gott, nein, sag ich dir. Die Atheists sagen, es ist Chulil nicht du, kann Gott, ja, sag ich dir. Aber ich, lose Lipa, beriefen, sag ich sehr wie es kodash shmei rabba Beruhig Yasuv noch, beruhig Yasuv noch, beruhig Yasuv noch. We can't finish with crying, we gotta finish with Lebedik. I think it's a good place to finish. Ve'yapeg Yasamech, ve'yapeg Yasamech, mi goyuli Yisuf. Oy amech, 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 di vechar, mi kovoli mayo. Oy amech, 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 amech di vechar, mi kovoli mayo. Ve'yapeg, ve'yapeg, ve'yapeg Yasamech, mi goy, mi goy, mi goy guli Yisuf. Amech, amech, amech di vechar. Go over. Two keys, two whole keys. Oy ve'yapeg, ve'yapeg, ve'yapeg Yasamech, mi goy, mi goy, mi goy guli Yisuf. Amech, amech, amech di vechar, oy mi koli yimayu. Oy ve'yapeg, ve'yapeg, ve'yapeg Yasamech, mi goy, mi goy, mi goy guli Yisuf. Amech, amech, amech di vechar, mi koli yimayu. Oy oy wie geht's is anayid, oy wie geht's is anayid, oy wie geht's is anayid le ay ay. Oy wie geht's is anayid, oy wie geht's is anayid, oy wie geht's is anayid le ay ay. Amol bin ich gegangen auf den Gas, hab ich gesehen American Gentleman. Hab ich getracht, wieso kann ich jetzt machen? Akidish Hashem, Ayid macht Akidish Hashem. This is one more song I should put in that Laila album maybe. Tate, ich dank dir, Tate, ich lob dir, Tate, ich hab dir lieb. Parabarapam. Tate, ich dank dir, Tate, ich lob dir, weil ich bin hier. Und ja, wahrscheinlich, matoim chelkaini, Immanuim, goirulaini, Imayu virishusayini, Imayu virishusayini. Asher ayni matoiv chelkayni, Immanuim koirulayni, Imayu virishusayni, Imayu virishusayni. Play. I want to hear my the voice now. I want people to daven for somebody who's not well, but I want to give you the name. So there's a guy, Yitzchak, I don't want to give away the name, but his mom is dying with cancer he's in Waterpark now. He had cancer 3 times. And I don't want to talk like this, but I hope he's still alive. And I promised to go sing. He's on oxygen, he doesn't want to see anybody, but I promised I'll go sing. And hopefully maybe I'll go tomorrow or this week. So I want to sing this song for him. And this is a song I composed in the hospital, but Rabbi Toysik is not with us anymore. And I gave the song to my friend Arla Samet, who's hopefully coming out in the next 2-3 weeks. And I'm dedicating this to Yitzchak. Yitzchak should be healthy. Yitzchak should be free from pain. And your mom, right after his chassan, I got cancer, and it's been a few years. And his wife stands by his bed, and I don't get it, but I can sing a song. Asidin Yisru Elohim Ashira LeYusid Lovovoy. Asidin Yisru Elohim Ashira LeYusid Lovovoy. I'm also dedicating this to Hershey Weiss, my friend, and to a boy here in Airmont who had an accident and still needs a big yeshia. Hasidin Yisru Elohim Ashira LeYusid Lovovoy.
shire leusid lovoy Asiden Yisru Elohim shire leusid lovoy Asiden Yisru Elohim shire leusid lovoy Asiden Yisru. I want to apologize to the audience that I'm a little bit, usually I smile more than now I'm a little bit wet, but that's from God. Elohim shire, I have feelings. Leusid lovoim Chosh de Yeshia is noch nicht du, singe mir Shire. Mi singe Shire, for alle was geht an. Chosh de Yeshia is noch nicht du, singe mir Shire. Mi singe Shire, for alle Yeshias, was geht bekurv zan. Ich hosch de Yeshia is noch nicht du, singe mi Shire. Mi singe Shire, für alles, was geht bald zan. Ich hosch de Yeshia is noch nicht du, singe mi Shire. Mi singe Shire, für alle Yeshias, was geht bekurv zan. Oy, ven. Oy, ven. Oy, ven. Oy, nicht jetzt frag ich dir, wenn denn. We have to finish with the file. I'm not going to go back to
I just want to say one thing. The niggin you did before, I thought there was two. The Rebbetzin, the Rebbe's wife, Chaimushka. Her yard just got me up. Somebody was in the house at Yom Kippur. When she was taking Yom Kippur, she was benching lift, and she was singing this niggin. She was singing this herself, and she was.
Chaimushka bench de licht, Chaimushka bench de licht, Chaimushka bench de licht, she hear the song. Chaimushka bench de licht, Chaimushka bench de licht, Chaimushka bench de licht, and hear the song. All the mothers of the world continue hearing that special song, the song that God is whispering in their ear. All the mummies of the world continue listening to the song that God is whispering into their ears. Mommy, mommy, you're very precious. Because of you, the world has a key. Chachmas noshim, bonse beisa. You are all part of my team. Eim habunim, eim habunim, semeicho. Eim habunim, eim habunim, semeicho. Precious mommy, hey my bonim, semecho, hey my bonim, semecho. Precious mother, precious mommy, hey my bonim, semecho. I still have a mother, I should call her more often. And if you have a father or a mother, even when it's hard, you know what I mean. Say hi, while you, I love you, mommy, while you can, while you can.
Incredible.
Send me that song because I just made it. I don't know it.
Well, it's for the Rebbe. You should know is that she was the one that convinced the Rebbe. She told the Rebbe, if you're not going to continue the work of my father, who will? And she convinced the Rebbe to be the Rebbe. So
If you're not gonna, I don't want to make another song now.
no,
I can go
but
on
that's
all
what it's amazing because you're saying this world now has a kiyum. It's actually because of her, because of her work
Gewaltig.
that she actually told the Rebbe, you have to.
A gite Woch mit Bruche Hatzluche, Yeshias, Refias, mit Naches in Chein, freilich, Lom mit dem Shabbos, begleiten und greiten, Aside Gushain, man sitzt mit Benshimon, es ist gut Pracht, bei Irmon, bei Nacht, alles du lacht, mit einigen gut zufrieden, de Scheine verbringt man Bracht, Jid schwat, Ide Chazage hoi benetzat, Samamish aschias, Fabanai alias. This is the time we gave the Rebbe Nesias. You know my friend Danny Finkelman, he's open-minded enough. He makes so many videos. He brings in new things. Even when it's tough. But when it comes to Lubavitch, he's mamish on a crazy high. For a week already he tells me, Yid Shvat. I'm thinking of the day and I'm getting shy. Every chosere is oh so in. They think about the Rebbe, their Yad Yamin, but the Heilige Schinne, and the Rebbe's Nechamushke is also a minne. Yud Shvat, the old Klal Yisrael, I say, Mazel Tov! Hey!
Wow. Good Tavach, everybody. This was incredible. Thank you for all the websites that are showing this. COL, Gruntig, Yeshiva World, Vases Nayas, Matziv, Jewish Tidbits, Kikar HaShabbat, Ba'aretz. Guys, this is really, really inspiring. And
so much,
Lipa, never underestimate a true moment, a true second.
Thank you so much. I had a lot of true moments tonight, I promise you.
But that's it. That's the
You were
shtickers.
trying to tell me the words. I knew the words. I needed to...
I know, I realized in a second.
Yeah. Gewaldig.
Amazing,
Gewaldig.
amazing.
Shkoyach,
concept.
shkoyach, shkoyach. Bring simcha to the world. Bring people together. Bring everybody positivity. The world is like upside down. If you follow the news and everything, everybody tries something, you know. Let's just try to bring positivity into the world. I'm talking to myself as well. Gitavach.
Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.